What's up, y'all? Let me see. Okay, yep, we're good. We're good. We are good to go, you guys. I'm not in my usual work area. She's fine. Y'all, I'm still at Megan's house. So, I think we're good. Y'all come on in, hang out. Hopefully it's okay. I think it's going. Let me just make sure, you guys. Good morning. Okay. So, let me just adjust something really quick right here. Just so I can set that on there. Okay, there we go. What's going on, y'all? Y'all come on in, hang out. So, today we're gonna make a grapevine, and all of this stuff came from Hobby Lobby. We went to Hobby Lobby the other day, and I was like, oh, this is pretty. I was like, I need to find a project for YouTube. So all of this can be found at Hobby Lobby, including the grapevine, you guys, because Megan didn't have any grapevines. But I had originally wanted just to do like a side, like one on the side, but then I thought about it. I was like, I kind of like how this is looking. Like the two, like how I have one up here and then one down here. So I think that's what we're gonna do. But I also have some fern and some eucalyptus, which I thought was really pretty, you guys, because look how nice and airy this is. Good morning, y'all. So y'all come on in, hang out. I leave in the morning, so it is Thursday. It is YouTube day. I was like, I'm not gonna drive all the way home and then have to do YouTube. You know, because y'all, I don't know about y'all, but do y'all get tired when you travel? Like when you have to like drive home and you're like, ugh, I have so much to do still. Yeah, that's all. I was like, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do it here. So luckily, Damon and Parker were okay with that. But y'all look how pretty that looks already. Just mixing those two pieces together. Okay, so like I said, a lot of this did come from Hobby Lobby. Actually, all of it came from Hobby Lobby except the ribbons that I might use. I don't know if I'm going to use them. I might use this one because I do like the burlap color. I do like that burlap with it, but we'll see. Okay, so we're going to make some bundles with this eucalyptus spray. Like I said, all of this stuff did come from Hobby Lobby. You know, we were like kids on a mission on Friday. Once once the workshop was over, you guys, like, because we knew we were coming to where Megan lives. We were coming to the town where Megan and Damon and Parker are moving to as well. So I was like, just pack our stuff. So we didn't get anything from the warehouse, you guys. We forgot. So just making bundle. I do love this flocked. I think it's definitely like a pine, but it's really, really pretty. So look how pretty that is, you guys. Just kind of mixing these two together. And I'm kind of twisting them so they're kind of all intertwined. But look at that. Look how pretty that looks. So we got that one and that one. We're gonna make two more. So, you know, if you hear the dogs barking or the cats meowing, those are Megan's pets. But y'all come on in, hang out. You know, it's Thursday. So love this fern. And all I'm doing, you guys, I'm just layering them on top of each other. Just layering those on top of each other, kind of twisting this around like that. Kind of mixing it up. I'm realizing you guys can't even see it. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. It looks like you guys can see it. I got a long drive home. I'm actually thinking of stopping in Houston though. Oh, y'all, that looks pretty. That would look so pretty in your Christmas trees because you would just bend that in and then you would um, fluff that out, and that would look absolutely gorgeous in your Christmas tree. Look at that. All that really pretty airy, and it's wispy, and then you can hang an ornament off of one of these because some of these do have some stronger wire, so I do love that. But we're gonna make the last bundle. So y'all know bundles are really great. They work for your grapevines, they work for your wreaths, your swags, your garlands. I started doing this on my like deco mesh wreaths. So like I would find something like this, and on my deco mesh wreath, I would put like two of these together in the middle, and then of course zip tie it together, and then just kind of spread this throughout that design, and boom, done. Like, and then you basically did no gluing. Okay. So what are y'all up to today? Y'all have any plans for the weekend? Hopefully y'all got some plans. I don't know, like this is something that I've always wanted to do, and I've never been able to do it. If you guys live in and around Houston, y'all know that the Nutcracker market is this weekend, and I'm gonna be passing through there, and I'm like, do I need to stop and check this out? So I don't know. I know I don't know if it's a junior league show anymore. I don't know if it, but I do know that I'm trying to figure out. So I know that I was trying to figure something out, you guys. Trying to figure out what I was gonna say. Valerie got a new grandbaby today. Oh, congratulations. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and number 4. Okay. So we've got the 4 pieces. Y'all, we've been live 8 minutes, and look how pretty those are. If I need to zoom out, I will. Kind of move this out of the way, though. Oh my God, that's a little bit better. Okay, so we're gonna put those in first because these already have so much on it. You've got some flat leaf, you've got some fern, you've got some berries, some little berries, but all of this was already on this design, on this one stem. Now I did curve this one because I was trying to play with it to see how I wanted it, but I'm gonna move those off to the side. Yo, Megan has to keep everything in baggies because of her cats. She's got one that likes to dig through her stuff. Okay, so I'm going to cut this up because I need 2 up there. But anyways, y'all got any craft shows this weekend? So I was trying to figure out if like that show that's in Houston, the Nutcracker, if it originally started out as a craft show and then it just blossomed into, but I do know that it's like a fundraising event, so that's what I was trying to figure out. But here we go. Because I do know it is a fundraising event, so I did look up the like what it is to have a booth there. Ooh, that looks pretty, you guys. So I want to bring in my zip tie, my snazzy little zip tie. So I'll zoom in right there so you guys can see kind of where I did it. So I brought in all of those stems right into my, there's a binding, a grapevine binding right there. So that's what so they choose some of these stronger stems to kind of wrap it around so it stays nice and tight. But I'm gonna come on in with that zip tie. And we're gonna just zip tie those together, you guys. All of that together, really nice and pretty. I'm loving how this looks already. Joyful Decor by Denise has me streaming on the big TV. Thank God you can't see full face of me, because goodness gracious, honey. I look a hot mess right now, honestly. I knew I was going to play with all this glitter, and I was like, I don't think I want to get dressed in my normal clothes. Okay, so on this side, here, let me kind of bring it down here so you guys can see. So on this side, I don't have one of those wires. I mean, one of those, except it's right up here. So it's not so close down here to the bottom. So I'm just gonna, oh, that actually might work right there. I think that's gonna work out perfectly. Okay. So just kind of putting that in. But I do know a lot of our followers have craft shows. Y'all, it is craft show season, I feel. Big craft shows, little craft shows. I kind of like the mix of both. Like, I love a big craft show, but I also love like small craft shows. Sometimes I feel like and I think that's kind of like why they started calling them markets, because so many things have kind of changed throughout the years. Not a lot of people, I mean, there's still a lot of people that make handmade stuff, but not a lot of people make handmade stuff like they used to. So a lot of the craft shows that I know of all have like, and there's nothing wrong with it, there's they all have like a Scentsy, and they all have a Tupperware and stuff like that. So it's not so much a craft show per se. Oh, y'all, this looks pretty. Okay, so I'm just placing these on here, and I do have to find a way to kind of camouflage that stem. And I'm gonna cut that stem up. But could Megan or you make a swag using the 4-foot tree from Dollar Tree? You know, it's funny that you say that, because we actually went to Five Below yesterday. We was out and about, and we actually found one. I think she's gonna do it on her door. I think she's gonna use it on her door. Okay, so love how this is looking, you guys. Get my hot glue. To apply that hot glue right there, you guys. And we're gonna come on in, kind of in between all of my, and we're gonna glue that in, as well as there's a branch that I can actually use. There's a stem that I can use to zip tie that to. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. So I glued it in, but I'm also gonna zip tie it, you guys. So there's not a lot of gluing in this one. Y'all know, if you've seen me before here, y'all know I love a no glue project. That's why I do love making like a mesh wreath, because I don't have to use a lot of glue. But a lot of the times, like, my grapevines are usually like something that I can bundle up. Okay. So love how that looks. But it hid that that stem right there. So it's in the grapevine. You can maneuver some of your greenery to kind of camouflage that, you guys, but you really can't even see it. But y'all, look how pretty that is. Look how pretty that is. And it's just one stem. That's what I love. So a lot of the florals at Hobby Lobby right now are 50% off. And let me look at this, you guys. I don't have a supply list. I mean, I kind of do. But I did cut all the tags off. So I've got, so the big poinsettia stem. This one is, I'm gonna go with my gut that it's gonna be number 5076559. Actually, what we can do is I can look at the Hobby Lobby website right now. Five zero seven 5502. Zero seven 5502 is the eucalyptus spray, which is this one right here, and then the fern spray, which is, well, you kind of buried, you guys, but it's this one right here. Well, that's not really a fern though. I think it's more of a pine, and that one is 5074489. So it's a frosted cedar spray. So let's see. Hobby Lobby 5074489. Okay, so y'all, I did put it in the comments. This is the oval grapevine that Hobby Lobby sells, and I think it's the 18-inch, or I don't even know what size oval grapevines they sell at Hobby Lobby. Y'all, because I usually get oval grapevines from Deco. So this one says, oh, these are 24 inches by 16. So 24 inches tall by 16 inches wide. That's the oval grapevine. And that one is, now I will tell you, a lot of the florals you can probably buy online if you're an online shopper, but the oval grapevine is definitely something I'm going to suggest that you go in person and shop with. The reason being is because some of them can get really ugly and wonky, and it kind of drives me crazy. Okay, but now we're gonna come on in, and I'm going to glue this one right in here. You know, it's like a quick project. Like, it's really, there's not a lot of stuff in this. I will tell you, the stems that I used, there was 4 of each stem. Kind of just putting that through. Okay, okay. Oh, y'all, look how pretty this looks. Really pretty. Okay. The wreath looks really pretty. Thank you. So y'all, if you go back through and you're watching the replay, you can always check out the live comment section, and you'll find all the SKUs that I used for this. I recently just found out that I can actually put the SKUs in the description, which I think once I get a little bit, once I know exactly what I'm gonna use, you guys, because sometimes it changes. So, I'll probably put some SKUs in there as I make stuff in the future. Okay. So all of this did come from Hobby Lobby. It's one thing that I love doing is creating something, and you guys don't have to wait for like shipping or something. I mean, if you order it online, you'll have to wait for the shipping, but it's something that you can go to your craft store and get the stuff. Like today, if you wanted to, you can go today and you can get this stuff and create a really pretty wreath. Okay. So I'm gonna come on in with this 4-inch ribbon and just chunk it on the floor. And I want to try and play around with my bow. Let's see. I think I want this like tucked in under my. Now I don't know how big my loops are, you guys. Megan does not have a cutting mat here, so I want to put this on here. I just like the colors of it. Oh, it's double-sided. Oh, what side do I want? Maybe a little bit of both, right? Oh, that green is really pretty, you guys, because there's a lot of green in here. So I did choose that plaid. I'm glad I chose that plaid. I'm bringing my zip tie. Just a 4-loop bow. So if you wanted to, you could do, what I do like about this color scheme though, is you could do silvers, you could do burlaps, you could do creams, you could do reds, obviously, but would look really, really pretty with some red in here. Okay, so I move my, y'all, I'm so not used to this work area. Can you tell? I'm like, where's this? Where's that? A little of this, a little of that. So, she has to have everything in little Ziploc baggies. Tiger, y'all know, if y'all know her cat, Tiger, he loves these pot cleaners. So all of the stems are in the floral department, yes. Trina asked, was the stem with all the things in the floral area? Yes, so normally how they have like that little one aisle that's got all their seasonal picks, that's where that stem was. That's where all of these stems were actually. Nothing came from the Christmas section. But y'all, like, it's crazy to me that they still have so much fall stuff. Where is the go. I'm trying to just wrap this through to get this through there, you guys. There's 1 and 2. I am tucking this right underneath that right up underneath that poinsettia, so you guys see where the poinsettia is. And we're going to put that tail up back behind it. The ribbon is not from Hobby Lobby. I do know that this 2.5 inch came from DecoExchange, and the 4 inch did come from Amazon. But y'all find yourself a dupe, something different. I love how that looks, you guys. Look at that. So I did make my tail a little bit longer on the 4 inch. I'm going to just trim that up. I'm not dovetailing the ribbon either, you guys. Look how pretty that looks. I love that. I love how that looks right there, you guys. So I love how that looks right there. It's really pretty. Okay, so next we're going to do the one up at the top. This is a good winter wreath design, you guys. It's going to be able to get you all through the winter, all through Christmas. So I've got, I don't want to say it's a craft show, but there's an event that happens in town where I live. It's called Art Walk. And so I've got that this coming weekend. I'm super excited. I've never done this event, but my normal craft show is just way too late in the season. I feel that these are 6-inch pipe cleaners. So I want to tell y'all, these are about, so you'll probably measure about 12 inches worth of ribbon for this loop right here, because this is 6 inches. Looks like it. Yeah, that's what that looks like. So about 6 inches. So that's about 12. And then this one's probably going to be about 13 or 14 inches worth of ribbon. So I'm super excited. I was looking at the weather earlier and I was like, ooh, it's going to be nice and chilly. And I don't know about y'all, but for me, it's always been somewhat good luck when it's nice and cold, because it gets people in the mood to decorate and do things. So one year they had that event and it was like icy outside, and it was, of course, I was inside decorating someone's Christmas tree, and I was like, yep, glad I'm not out there. But this year I'm super excited. It's gonna be a whole different crowd, I feel. I mean, I'll have my locals, but I'll also have, I think I'll attract some new people. So about a 12 inch, so about 6 inch, and then these are about, I want to say about 7 inch or loops. Okay, so now I'm going to come on in right up behind that. I'm trying to punch that in there. zip tie. I mean a bigger where else did the ribbon come from? So none of the ribbon came from Hobby Lobby. This one is the CT Crafts on Amazon, and then this green with the plaid on the back did come from DecoExchange. So the ribbon did not come from Hobby Lobby. Okay, so putting that through. Trying to get this pipe clean to the grapevine. I think I got it. Oh my gracious days. I'm just gonna have to wrap that around there. I'm struggling with it. I think the top part is way too tight, and that'll happen, but you can just wrap your pipe cleaner around it. Okay, so come on in. There we go. Oh, that looks pretty. Looks pretty. It'll stop traffic. Sometimes I say that, you guys, after I make a design, I'm like, you'll stop traffic. Okay, so bringing those tails on down. Just, oh, I want that velvet side to show. Stop traffic. Oh, this is pretty, you guys. I think I need to trim that one. So I didn't dovetail my ribbons up here. I actually like that knife edge to that. Gosh, oh, this looks gorgeous. Very minimal gluing. Now it is done on a larger scale than my normal grapevines, but let me see if I can kind of zoom out all the way so you guys can see it. But it is really, really pretty, you guys. So I used two of, now all these came from Hobby Lobby, you guys. So I did use two of 507-6559, four of 507-5502, and then four of 507-4489. Absolutely gorgeous. I love that. I love the pine cone down here. Now you can always add other stuff if you want to. You can add snowflakes and other picks and berries, but for now, you guys, I'm actually gonna leave it like that because I absolutely love how this looks. I'm loving the colors. I love the white with that really pretty velvety green and that burlap. That needs to be bent back. Okay. Okay. But y'all, quick. I know for me, I say it's quick because for it really is quick. But 30 minutes to do a design, you can't beat that. Y'all, time is money. Money is time, right? Especially now, but especially if like if you're someone like me who does shop, and when he shops, you guys, I don't have a craft store right down the road, right? So I have to shop sometimes with projects in mind or something that I'm going to use. But if I had all this in my stash, I could probably whip this out in like 15 minutes. Okay. But y'all, that is all I've got for you guys today. I will be back in my normal place next Thursday. We'll be back in my normal spot at 11 a.m. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you guys have any questions, you guys can always drop them down in the comment section. I do go back and actually read some of the comments. So ones that aren't filtered out, because sometimes they do get filtered out. But absolutely gorgeous design. You can't beat this. I could definitely see this like on a church or even like on a double door. I would do the double door design. I would alternate the picks. So I would put like this bundle hats on this side, I would put on the left hand side, and then that on the right side. So that way you have the nice balance on the double doors. But find yourself some picks like this, you guys, like the one with the pine cone, because that pine cone spray had poinsettias, the pine cones, the fern, some berries, absolutely gorgeous, some flat leaf eucalyptus. It had all of that already on there, and we just accented it with the cedar and then some other eucalyptus. Okay. Wonderfully tailor made. Says so beautiful and neutral. I love it. I must do this. Yes, y'all. This design's definitely good for this. But I also will tell you, I know looking forward to spring and summer. I know a lot of people I know there's some companies that we order from and we get a nice sunflower stem. You could do a nice big sunflower, also with some eucalyptus, some delphinium, reds and yellows and blues. Something with a big like hydrangea also would look really pretty. A magnolia. I kind of wish this was a magnolia, you guys. I think that would look absolutely gorgeous if it was a magnolia with this, especially because I've been staying in Louisiana for about 2 weeks, and I just think that magnolia will look absolutely gorgeous with this. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Belle says. Jordan, absolutely gorgeous. And going to attempt to make one for my sister. Awesome. I don't know, Judy. You say this might be your all-time favorite, but who knows? Maybe next week might be your all-time favorite, right? Okay. But y'all, I'm going to hop off of here. I don't know what we have planned for today. But y'all, thanks so much for hanging out with me. I know it's not our usual workspace, but we will be back in it next week in our usual workspace. And until then, you guys, I will see y'all next time.